38-7. It's normally not that easy for us. It's usually like a nail bite, edge of the seat. Oh my God. How are we going to do this? How are we going to survive this moment? But the Eagles absolutely take care of business, and they're going to the Super Bowl. And, this is, it's hard to put this in words. This is why you are a fan of a team. Because you have to go through the bad times, the tough seasons, the losing seasons, to get to things like this. And when you're on top, you appreciate it more because of all those losing times, because of all the times where your fanhood's going to be tested. And our fanhood has certainly been tested over the last few years. Mm-hmm. And it is unbelievable to think 2 years after that dumpster fire that Chip Kelly had here, that the Eagles are going to the Super Bowl. And for the second time that myself and my buddy Big Slim here, Mark, can say we can see them in the Super Bowl, because both of us were too young for 1980. So this is the first time we get to watch our team in the Super Bowl, and the second time, twice now, and of course both times they got to play.
I watched. I watched Super Bowl 39.
Yeah. Yeah. Both times we have to go up against the Patriots.
But if it's Bill and Tom.
But if there's ever a team that's supposed to do it, maybe this is the one. This is a true Rocky story, underdog story, and they are going to be, the Patriots are going to be favored, and everyone's going to count this team out again. But for all
they're 5 point. I heard said 5 point.
5 point dogs.
Early, yeah.
Well, they'll just bring the dog mask to them to Minneapolis. Why not? I mean, if there was ever a team that's going to beat that evil empire and blow up the Death Star, why not this one? For one thing, we're not going to have a quarterback throwing up this time around, I would hope, and we don't have a coach with time management issues this time around, I would hope. And this defense is balling. I mean, you saw what they did. The Vikings score 7 points on their first drive, and then they don't score again. Mm-hmm. This defense says, okay, enough's enough. So shout out to the Eagles.
Didn't see that coming.
Shout out to the players, to the coaching staff, to the ownership, to everyone involved. Awesome job. I know the job's not done yet. This is just another step to where they want to be. They are now they're going to be in Minneapolis in Super Bowl 52 in a couple. I still feel like I have to pinch myself. My goodness.
I got a headache. I need to take some aspirin.
I've been telling myself that
for the video, for people watching, he's been genuinely sweating over here.
I've been having so much fun watching this game tonight.
I had to look at him. I said, dude, are you really sweating? He was like, yeah.
It didn't start out as fun, but boy, it just shows the mental toughness of this team. And I can't be more proud. I know they're going to show well in Minneapolis. And I think the Patriots, as great as they are, and they are great, they just keep finding a way. This team is finding ways too. So it should be a great Super Bowl. And we owe them one, don't we? We owe them one. And you know what? The Eagles have now been to their third Super Bowl, so third time's the charm, right? I mean, this is when it's supposed to happen. Boy, what a great America's Game video this team would make, right? I can just see it now. But obviously, one more big one to get. See the fans right now lining up on Broad Street, all celebrating, and this town loves this team, and this region loves this team. They bleed Eagles green every season for them, win or lose, and to get to the Super Bowl again is an amazing feeling. I do want to give a shout out to the Vikings fans. I know how tough it is to lose games like this. God, we know. And your team had a great season. They had a miraculous win a week ago at home, and you know what? Your team's going to be heard from again, and maybe we'll be playing this game again. I know Jake, the Vikings fan, chimed in on my last vid, and it's true. I think these two franchises will be seeing each other again in the playoffs, even though the Eagles are now 4-0 versus the Vikings all time in the playoffs. I'm not trying to, not that I'm trying to start anything, but you know.
Just genuinely give a shout out to the Vikings fans. Those same fans, the same fans that apparently abused the Rocky statue, put purple on him, and they were up on the museum steps.
Yes, they were. Well, they put.
And here's what we did.
Well, they can put purple on the Rocky statue. We'll just put green in their stadium. So, during the Super Bowl. But,
oh, well, we're doing that.
But no, I do, because I know what it is to be a fan of a team that's gone through tough times and tough losses in the playoffs and whatnot. And I definitely, believe me, the Viking fans are passionate fans. But you know what? You're going to see another passionate fan base in your stadium. And once again, Patriot fans, Eagle fans will outnumber you in Minneapolis just like they outnumbered you in Jacksonville. For all your Super Bowl wins and your rings and the Brady and hoodie, your fan base is still not going to outdo this fan base in the Super Bowl. Yet again.
Hey, by the way, if y'all need a ride back, there's a big giant 757 Uber that y'all can ride in the back. Because we're heading there, so, you can just ride with us. It's all good. We'll put you down in luggage. We'll just consider y'all carry on.
Well, listen, great season.
Hey, stop. I'm just kidding. The Vikings, I got no hate for the Vikings at all. Like,
no.
They definitely had a good season. And I was scared coming to this. I was scared against Atlanta. You feed into so much of the media.
Yeah.
The media had no love for us, and it's like when you hear enough of it, it's like, man, you almost believe what they're 90%. Sean O'Hara, shout out to him. Giants lineman, old Giants lineman, was the first person I heard, and then Tony Dungy was right after him.
Oh yeah, Tony was on the Eagles
the first two people that gave us any love against Atlanta. And then all of a sudden there were some actual people that on the panel, on the Fox panel, 3 of those 5 picked Philly.
Yep.
So I mean we're not 15-point underdogs like I expected to be against New England, but we destroyed Minnesota. They needed to come back and erase a 10-point deficit against the Jags earlier today. I like our chances.
It should be a good game, and you know
Blake
what?
Bortles
The Eagles have a shot.
held them in control, held them in check, and then they took their foot off the gas and set the cruise. And when you do that against Belichick and Brady, fuckers, they just find a way.
Well, we'll deal with the Patriots over the next few weeks. I'm certainly going to have more videos. And hey, for the first time, as I said before, in the Season of Fans series, I could talk about the playoffs this year. Well, here we are now for the first time. I could talk about the Super Bowl. We just keep going up a level. You've advanced to the next level. So congratulations and thank you to the 2017 NFC champion Philadelphia Eagles. You're back in the Super Bowl for the first time since 2005. Same opponent, same time. How many years later? We do it again. So the two teams get to dance again in the bowl. And I will have more vids coming up over this week and next. Of course, getting ready for Super Bowl 52. And Eagles
Super Bowl
Nation.
39 and a half.
Eagles Nation, celebrate this. Celebrate it. You've earned it. We've earned it. And we're getting ready for Super Bowl 52 rematch against those damn Patriots. All right, everyone. Take care. See you around the channel. From Big Slim and I, see you around.